Hi guys, so I'm gonna read All Winners Comics number 11. So there's a Human Torch, Captain America, and Namor stories, Submariner stories. I'm going to read eventually both the Human Torch and Captain America stories, but I won't read the Namor one because it's really racist. So it's like it's really anti-Japanese. So I don't know. I don't know unless you guys want me to read that. I don't know if I should read that or not. But yeah, so they're fighting they're all fighting like Nazis in the covers basically. They later became the invaders later on. But the Human Torch follow the dangerous adventure packed with trail as Human Torch and Toro stalk the sky demons over America. Out of the night, stark tragedy strikes swiftly. Suddenly, a defense plant becomes a raging inferno. We're trapped! Poison gas! I'm dying! Sabotage! A once thrilling New Jersey farm is now bare and withered. Can't see how those bombers got past General Sanders' artillery fire and barrage balloons. It's got me, too. Ford Sanders, brilliant general in command of anti-aircraft artillery, gives the Flame Flyers an important assignment. See if you can spot anything beyond the range of our searchlight batteries. Report your findings directly to me. Can't you make it out, Torch? Bombs, poison gas, but no enemy planes. This is something to make you believe in black magic and voodooism. When our gallant crew probes the heavy fog, a monstrous plane soars silently, 60,000 feet above the clouds, higher than man has ever climbed. Torch and Toro! But it can't be. They were dead. I am not one to believe in spirits. It makes no difference. Dead or alive, they cannot harm Tag. Never. So, I don't know. This could be a sequel to another story. I'm gonna check after the video's done if this villain was in another story or not. But Herr Hawk, crafty, cunning designer of this flying boat, gloats evilly. I, the Hawk, have created the greatest weapon in history. A boat plane that can destroy! Their tag is safe from detection. Now to move on to paralyze America with firebombs, explosions, gas, to dry up her reservoirs, and to cripple and kill. The daring duo return to headquarters when the impenetrable Sky Wraith continues its unholy mission. Those killers have won the first round. But I know, Torch, you couldn't find a thing. No, but I've got an idea. Tell us about it, Torch. Every idea helps. In order to reconstruct the picture, I'll have to go into a lengthy story. Okay, so this isn't a sequel. Okay. So about 6 months ago, J. Edgar Hoover called Toro and me into his office and told us vital war materials were mysteriously disappearing. He asked us to cooperate with the FBI. With no clues to guide us, we were flaming back to our hotel when flying over Long Island. Hear anything, Toro? Sounds like a wireless to me. Listen. No, can't hear a thing. Nevertheless, I was certain I heard the sounds of a wireless. I don't know what anyway, I decided to investigate. Well, I'll be. You're right, Torch. It is a wireless. We stepped into something. But what? We were almost certain that we had stumbled upon a lawless station, but there was also the possibility that it was government operated. This might be a secret government station. Never can tell. We'll make certain. Look, Torch! Through the attic window we saw a scene that convinced us we had stumbled across a nest of Nazis. We worked fast. Send a message to your Fuhrer. You only have temporarily postponed their tag. While we were busy giving the Nazis a good belting, the Hawk, whom we learned was the brains of the outfit, whispered, You know what to do, Hans. Nothing must stop us. They will die before they learn anything else. Suddenly, as if by magic, the Nazis disappeared through sliding panels and trap doors. We flamed right through the floor. We made a thorough search, virtually wrecking the mansion, but could find no trace of the Nazis. Then, shh, I hear voices, listen. Fine. They are biting, boys, we heard the Hawk say. Hans, as soon as we get rid of them, see if you can repair the radio. We've got to keep in contact with Third Tag. We were glad we had destroyed their radio, but were puzzled by reference to Third Tag, and decided to lose no time in locating those wily rats. There they are! Correct, Snoopers. Just as we were making a circle of flame to hold them, they just disappeared again. We heard a panel on the floor slam. I saw that panel close. Come on, boy. Flaming through the door, we saw the Hawk at the end of a long hallway. So long, you super slooper sleuths. We shrieked after the Hawk and his men. Again they eluded us. Then, without warning, we landed in a dark, airless dungeon. We were trapped. Our flames flickered and died completely. The walls are lined with thick asbestos. This is a death trap. We can't hold out much longer without air. I'm beginning to feel giddy. Out of what we believed to be our delirium, we heard unmistakable sounds of a girl's piteous moans, low and agonized. We groped blindly. There it is again. It's a girl. We've got to reach her. I can't breathe, Torch. I'll try to help. I tried to arouse the semi-conscious girl and question her. Her answers came in slow, laborious gasps. How did you get here? Who are you? The Hawk. I accidentally found out he was stealing defense material. Barrage, balloons, blimps. He was building a sky fortification. A Shangri-La. He called it... Oh. We discovered she had a purse. We didn't dare hope, but... Eureka! A nail file! If we can dig through that asbestos wall, get some air. We took turns digging until Toro collapsed. I had to continue the grueling operation alone. We'll make it! We've got to! While Torch feverishly attempts to penetrate the asbestos, the Hawk and his men abandon their hideout and... I've lost precious hours, but Third Tag is almost completed, and we will not be troubled by those pests anymore. No, nothing or nobody can stop us now. We need more steel from American plants' hands, and don't tell me it can't be had. It can't, Hawk. The FBI is on our tail. We've been lucky so far. Two stealthy figures emerge from the underground tunnel leading from the plane factory. That's the third guard we had to kill this week. So what? We've got the material. Several miles away. There she goes. Her Hawk is a genius for having the thought of using blimps to carry material to Third Tag. With the girl and Toro close to death, Torch with superhuman strength manages to rip through the thick asbestos. The gush of air revived... we're saved, kids. We're saved. Wow, that was a close shave. The gust of air revived Toro, but the girl was still unconscious. I carried her to the air hole and... Golly, Torch, I'm sorry I passed out on you. Everything went black. That's all I remember. This air was just what you need. It'll be as good as new in a few minutes. Within minutes, we made the opening large enough to crawl through. You're safe, Anne. I'll have you home in a jiffy. You saved my life, but I'm afraid of the Hawk. He may harm my family. Don't worry, Anne. Leave the Hawk to us. Taking no chances, we burned a tunnel under the ground to the point quite the distance from the evil house. Go straight home, Anne, and get some rest. Don't worry about the Hawk. Good luck. Thanks. And they fly away. Torch concludes his exciting recital. And that's the story. We made a thorough search of the house, but we couldn't find a single clue. I've been through a lot of wars, but your experience tops all. The Hawk is our man. You and Anne are the only ones who know these vultures. Boys, I've got to ask you to risk your necks again, for your country. Listen. Miles from civilization in a mountainous, almost unreachable region, we see a strange sight. In the name of our beloved Führer, I christen this boat plane Third Tag. She shall avenge the blood spilled on our far-flung battlefields. 3 cheers for Der Tag! Hurrah! 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 From one state to another, Der Tag moves, dropping death cargoes on helpless cities, villages, defense plants. See, we are masters over the American skies. What good is their radar, their barrage balloons, their civilian defense? Nothing can reach us at this height. Ha ha, it is a beautiful sight. Enough. Enough of the bombs. We now give our attention to drying up the dams. And see that the chemicals are in the suction pumps. The wreckage of plants and toll of life mounts. Detroit, latest scene of the Hawks' murderous rampage, finds Torch and Toro above the smoking ruins. This can't go on forever. It won't. They work by a pattern, bombing and spraying gas only on dark, foggy nights. I could get rid of those fools now, but if we did not kill them, they'd know we were miles above them. Take one of the blimps and get enough food to last 6 months. I remember the wine, champagne, and whiskey. We will celebrate as America is completely annihilated. And then comes England, Russia, the whole world. Torch and Toro, about to call it a night, noticed a blimp in the distance. Am I dreaming, Torch? What's that blimp doing in the air? General Sanders called off the hunt hours ago. Blimp, Toro. The Hawk said she stole blimps. Let's follow. Sorry. The Hawk and she said she stole blimps. Let's follow. The flaming duo watch. It's Hans. He's armed. Wonder where they're heading. Hans spots the pair. Hold that flame ball. We got to learn where they came from. Let's let them knock us out. So they know, but not everything. This will hold you for a while. We better go back to the tag. We can't take any more chances. Oh. It was worth a bump in the head. When the blimp gets a little higher, we'll follow them. The blimp returns. Don't worry, Hawk. He bumped into Torch and Toro and killed them. You blundering, blubbering idiots. For your sake, I hope you did. And how did you kill them? Shot them, I suppose. No. We hit them over the head with our gun butts. We saw blood. So you saw blood. Idiots. Nothing can kill that pair. We're probably being paged right now. We move on. Drop bombs, everything. We will raise everything beneath us, and then travel to England. While Torch keeps an eye on Der Tag's movements, Toro contacts General Sanders. Incredible. We're experimenting with motors that could travel over 60,000 feet when the Hawks stole our vital parts. Get back to Torch. Our planes will follow you as far as they can. Soaring high above the clouds, higher than they'd ever flamed, Torch and Toro spot Der Tag as its crew empties its bomb base. It can't be true. Why, it's like a big hotel. It's true enough, boy. We're going to register our names on that hotel. The giant plane so brilliantly conceived and constructed in the warped mind of Herr Hawk becomes a raging inferno as Torch and Toro blaze through it, destroying the monster ship and its creators. That was kind of an anticlimactic end. Yeah, it just ended. Pretty anticlimactic ending, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.